How was your Halloween? I don't know how mine was yet, but I will. Welcome to the show. Here goes nothing. It's experimental. It's serving multiple purposes. I won't list them for you because that would get boring and distracting. But here goes nothing is the only way to really describe this experiment. I had an idea. I decided to act upon it. And this is part of the result. There's a lot more going on. I'm working on a very important project. And I'm at a critical juncture. And that's, I'm going to be honest, I'm in the heart, like the most critical part of this project. And I had this idea to start this right in the middle of that. Now, that's either procrastination and distraction, or by acting upon that impulse, that instinct to just do it. Like, oh, I have an idea, let's do it. And it turned into this. It was like, here goes nothing. Was that smart or stupid? Was I being responsible or irresponsible when I made that decision? Because if you knew, there's so many details in my life that right now, if you knew them, you would pass judgment on me one way or another. Like, we don't know everything about each other. We just know, and we know what we show each other. We know only what we show each other. The public, like every interaction, every individual interaction you have, you are a different person to each one of those people because you know them differently in different ways. You know them from different experiences you've had. And your shared experience is all you have with those people. But you like them, call them your friends, and sometimes you share some experiences with a lot of groups of them. Sometimes you share experiences with one or two smaller groups. But the words that you speak while you're with one another, the words that you say to each other, that's who you are, literally, to everyone else but you. You know you are a complete being. You know you are self-aware. You are conscious. You are experiencing the world and assuming everyone else is experiencing similar things, but that's where we're mistaken most often. It's just a bias. There's all kinds of biases. There's confirmation bias. There's in-group bias. There's optimism bias. So many different. Each individual has their own bias and multiple biases. I guess that's anyway. Well, you are experiencing the experiment right now just by going on stream of consciousness, extemporaneous babbling. Turn the camera on and speak. Open your mouth and talk about what's going on, but don't talk about too much because you have contracts signed with people. Some people who have signed those contracts you can talk more openly with. And some people you have to be very careful how much you say. Some people just already know a bunch of stuff about what you're working on when you meet them because you go into meetings when you're working on a project, which is exactly the scenario I'm in. So this project, see if I can explain it to you in 30 seconds or less. I record once a week, the beginning of the week, and I break it into pieces and I air it the next week. So this is current. I air it the next week. And each day of the week I try to kind of have a theme, and the Monday theme is explanatory. You just have to stay tuned to see the rest of the stuff. Just email me.